Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I'm currently on a journey to repay 6 figures worth of student loan debt. I'm going to apologize for the lighting in this video already. I've been working for the last 20 minutes trying to reduce the shadowing, but unfortunately even with my ring light it is still giving me a lot of shadows just based on the time of day that I'm filming this. So I am so sorry. I have to film it right now, otherwise it will not get filmed. So bear with me for the technical difficulties. I appreciate you guys being here no matter what. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. If there's a little bit of shadowing in the video, I know it probably will kind of bother some of you. But again, I am working with what I have, and that is the 20 minutes that I have to film this video really fast before I have to leave. So today we're going to be filming the Debt-Free Friday for November 26th. We will also be talking about the month recap for November. So let me get my Debt-Free Friday set up and then we'll get into the video.
My way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing.
All right, so now we have that all set up, so let's get started. I always do at the end of the month, I recap the side hustle income for the entire month, so we will get to that in just a moment. Our original starting was $132,404. Our weekly starting, so this week we started with a balance of $12,500. That was at 90.6%. If you watched my Debt-Free Friday from last week, we celebrated hitting 90%, which was amazing and super exciting milestone. This week we were able to make a payment of $1,200, and that brings our weekly ending to $11,300, which is at 91.47%. So another percent closer. It is so crazy. I can't believe we're like so close to under 10,000. We're definitely going to be hitting that in December. Super, super happy about that. And we're also hitting another little milestone of getting over 120,000 paid. So 121,104 is how much we have paid to date, not including all of the interest that we've paid. Obviously, we haven't been paying interest. All my remaining student loans right now are federal, so we have not been paying interest on those for the last, 20 months? Almost 2 years now. So very lucky that we've been missing out on that interest because that was not fun. When I originally started my journey, we were paying over $20 a day in interest, you guys. I know, isn't that crazy? So let's talk about side hustle income for this week. Super exciting side hustle income. If you have been on my channel for a while, you know that I do have a monetized YouTube channel. So my first source of income for this week was my side hustle income of YouTube and AdSense. AdSense is just what pays out for the YouTube ad revenue. So that was $281.07. That is actually 85% of what I was paid. I pull back 15% into our tax savings account for tax purposes. I'm going to see how that works out. We might have to bump that up next year, but just kind of seeing how we do this year. For now, we're leaving it at 15%. So that is from YouTube and AdSense. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, for supporting my channel. Obviously, all of that money goes straight to debt. I so appreciate it. You guys are helping me pay down debt, whether you realize it or not. So I really do appreciate everyone watching and sharing my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I so appreciate it. I try to put as much effort as I can into my videos. If you are new here, I do work full-time outside of YouTube. This is just honestly a hobby that I really enjoy doing, and I am very, very thankful that I am able to bring in a little bit of extra income with YouTube. So thank you again. I cannot thank you enough. I'm sure you're sick of me saying thank you. I am from the Midwest, okay? It's like what we do. I over-apologize and I over-say thank you. Okay, so next we had $11.75 from Surveys on the Go. That was actually me cashing out. My husband has not cashed out in a while. He has honestly been super busy at work, and so he has not had a ton of extra time to be like filling out surveys, which I totally understand. So it's been me pulling the Surveys on the Go weight lately. So $11.75 from Surveys on the Go. And then $4.19 from Etsy. That was my last side hustle income for this week. I do have a small Etsy shop that I always have linked below if you want to go support my channel that way. I so appreciate that as well. So let's get these added up for the week and see where we ended up. So we had a grand total of $297.01, which is amazing. Awesome side hustle income. So our goal for November was $400. We definitely hit that. Super excited about that. I had a really good month on YouTube this is actually from October. Yes. So this was the payment from October. So my October was out of the ordinary good. I had a budget with me that did really well. So I'm very thankful that I had higher than anticipated income from YouTube. So that definitely helped push us over the edge. So let's do a side hustle income recap for the month of November. So first source of side hustle income we had from November was $532 from credit card cash back. I'm not going to go too into depth into these because I've talked about all of them in my other Debt-Free Friday videos. I am going to go from least to highest. So our second source was from Etsy. That was $38.81 from Etsy. Then we had $38.95 from Ibotta. That was primarily from that turkey, the free Thanksgiving deal. That just ended actually, so you won't be able to take advantage of that anymore. Then $44.33 from Rakuten. So Rakuten is still having their $40 when you spend $40. So definitely take advantage of that. I will have it linked below if you are interested in doing that. I earned $44.33 from Rakuten. Then next is $46.35 from Surveys on the Go. And then we had $100 from Facebook Marketplace. That was from when I sold that couch a couple of weeks ago. And last, but obviously not least, we had YouTube, which was $281.07 from YouTube. So that grand total, and I already totaled it so that I didn't have to waste your time too much, was $554.83. So we broke $500 this month. Super, super excited about that. Our goal was $400. I wasn't sure like what our capacity was going to be for side hustles this month. We had a very, very busy month. So I was not sure how much side hustle we were going to get done this month, but I am super, super happy with that outcome. And obviously that was a huge part of why we're able to pay so much debt. So if you have watched my previous videos for the Debt-Free Friday for the recap, I do have a bunch of sheets that I go over in this recap. So I'm going to actually start with our debt tracker this time. So this is a sheet that you've seen. I always do one of these at the end of every single month. So this is what we started November with. So we had 5 loans total, and we were able to make some really good dents in our loans this month, which is really exciting. So we actually paid off our priority line. We actually paid off this loan 38 here. So that one is gone. And we also paid off loan 40. Actually, we're paying it off this week with our $1,200 payment. So that payment will apply towards this loan 40. And we had a total from last week on that loan of $838. So of our $1,200 payment, $838 went towards this loan, leaving us with a remaining $360 to go towards this loan, which leaves our balance at the end of the month at $3,045. And these other ones we did not touch this month. So we only have 3 loans left. I am so unbelievably excited about this. Amazing. Super, super happy with that. So we are down to only 3 loans. So obviously we already went over this, but our starting was $132,404. Current is $11,300. We've paid off $121,104, and that leaves us with 91.47% paid off. Super exciting. So I'm just going to do a really quick November payment recap. Some people don't watch all of my Debt-Free Friday videos. They only watch the recap. So I like to just go over this really quick. So we had our first payment in November on the 5th, and that was a payment of $1,100. Our payments this month were very consistent, which is great. I love when I can get really consistent payments for the month. So we had another $1,100 payment on the 12th. We had another $1,100 payment on the 19th. And then today we have paid $1,200. I will insert the clip of my payment here so I don't forget to do that. I schedule it to go I schedule it to be paid on Thursdays, which is the day that I film these videos, and then it processes, and it usually processes by Friday evening. So I usually am able to see the balance the day you guys are watching this, but like way later in the evening. Great Lakes has a very long processing time. It's very frustrating. If you've heard me talk about it before, it is incredibly frustrating because I make the payment on Thursday, but it actually doesn't process until like 8 to 9 p.m. my time, Central Time. So it is a long process. So our last thing I want to talk about on this sheet, I'm not going to go over the debt-free plan because we're going to be debt-free soon. So I don't have any 6-month or 1-year goals because we hopefully will be debt-free by then. So our December debt goals, though, we do have some goals for December. I want to earn more than $500 in side hustle income. So if you've been around for my last few debt-free Fridays, we've been talking about the possibility of becoming debt-free in December. I'm very excited about that possibility. Like I've said before, though, we will really not know anything until we are in December because I am expecting and hopefully getting a annual bonus that I receive every year in December. I never count on it, though, until we actually receive it, and I won't even know what it is until I get it. So, yeah. I am not really able to forecast out too far, unfortunately, which is really driving me crazy because I want to know for sure if we're going to be able to be debt-free, but we're kind of just going to have to wait. And having an additional $500 or more in side hustle income will definitely help with that. So I'm hoping that we will, earn $500 or more. And, my second goal is become debt-free, like possibly, ? I'm just going to put it out into the universe. Who knows? It could happen. It could not happen. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself, though, because I know that I am not, necessarily in control of my bonus money. And if it's less than I'm anticipating or, that kind of thing, we might not be able to be debt free. It might be way too far off. I mean, we still do have $11,000 in our balance. So it is still a significant amount of money. We may have to pull from savings. I'm talking and rambling a little bit about it, but more to come on that, you guys. So definitely stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to find out if we're going to be debt-free in December. I don't know. I am going to be posting more in December as well. I know I talked about this last week. Starting next week, I will be posting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I normally only post on Tuesday and Friday, but I will be posting 3 times a week in debt-free December. I am calling it debt-free December, whether we become debt-free or not. More to come on that, but I am going to just manifest all of the good things in the month of December. So just a recap. So I fill out this form every single month as well. This is just our yearly debt payoff tracker. I've been filling it out since January with all of our payments for all of the months of the year. So we started November at $15,800. We made payments this month that totaled $4,500, which is amazing. Definitely more than I thought we were going to be able to pay. Thankfully, because of that side hustle income, that really helped us push over to the edge. So then we're leaving with $11,300 as our ending balance for the month of November. Holy cow. Look at all these payments, you guys. It kind of just is crazy to me that we were able to pay this much debt off in this year. Wow. Anyways, one more square left. I'm really hoping that it'll be, debt-free here, but we will see. More to come. All right, so next I'm going to be going over our final countdown and our debt freedom tracker. So we go over these every single week. I'm going to be filling in 2 icons on our debt freedom tracker to represent our $1,200 payment. And then I'm also going to be filling in the rest of loan 7 because we did pay that one off this week. And then I'm going to be filling in 1 icon on loan 8 because we were able to pay, around $360 on this one. So I'm going to fill in 1 icon on this. And then I will be back to close out this video.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter.
All right, you guys, that is all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and talking about debt payoff. If you are on a debt-free journey, please leave me a comment down below and let me know how your journey is going this year. I would love to chat with you about it. What are your goals for December? Are you close to being debt-free? Let's talk about it in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye, guys.